What's up, guys? It is cold as balls out here, and I'm going to be doing a Plyos session, so I'm going to get warmed up. I will not be filming that, and yeah, you guys can watch the session. I don't know how it's going to go fully. My knee is a little bit sore, and it's really cold, so my tendon, when it gets really cold, it's a little bit less compliant. So I'm going to do a lot of isos to try to change that. Might cause a little bit of fatigue, but it's fine. Watson, thanks for running the session. So thanks, guys. Ooh. All right, guys, so it is freezing out here and my tendons are super stiff and a little sore. So I'm going to show you guys one potential isometric you can do without a weight room that isn't the manual one for your Achilles and your patella. So I'll show you on the post. Come here on a single leg, and then I'm actually going to open this leg up and then push back hard. And I'll do this for 45 seconds or so. And then other leg, same thing, push it back hard. If you want to do one for your Achilles, you can do something similar where you're basically leaning on the field goal post, and it's more for your soleus actually because your knee's bent, but that's a big problem for me, so I'll show you guys that one. So now, guys, I'm going to keep my volume pretty low, probably build into it a little bit. I know Matt told me not to do this, but if I go hard now, I will die. So I might actually start with some of the medium tier plyos and deep tier plyos just to get warm, and then hit the ping ones. I'm gonna probably try to film the whole thing, but we'll see if I can fit it in the frame. I have skater bounds and I have some low leaps, so I'll try to stay low the whole time without getting my hips in a painful pinching position. You guys can see that. So now I have some medium tier plyos. I actually did one there on accident. I did the slalom bounds instead of the skater bounds. But now I have slalom bounds, split exchange leap, and one other one I can't remember. But these will be a little bit shorter on the ground contact time, not as deep ranges of motion, kind of the middle tier. Today, I'm really focusing on the right leg because I tend to not push off that leg as hard, and it really diminishes my bounds, and it's also my speed jumping leg, so I want to make sure that I'm focusing on that push off. So now I'm going to be doing the ping tier, and I think I'm going to do it on the track. I feel okay to do it. It's a little slick. Maybe I'll do the bounce for distance on turf and then move to the track, and we'll see how it goes. It's too high. I need to be flatter. So big focus is striking the right on the ground and then getting a good push through. So not just hitting and tapping off, but hitting and then pushing through the ground. So big focus there. I'm thinking about what like Ilya Ivanchuk, my favorite high jumper, would look like when he's going over the hurdles, doing repeat pops for distance. So for me, it's timing up my arm swing and my leg swing. Being a little bit on the ball of the foot for these really help mitigate some of the eccentric forces. When I do hops for distance, where I get speed and height, for whatever reason, I'll fall more on the back of my foot, probably just because the horizontal velocity is so high. That's the best way to break. But for these, for whatever reason, and I've seen a lot of high jumpers do this, they'll be a little bit more toe-y. And I think it's because they're trying to mitigate those eccentric forces going through the knee and the hip. So it's one hypothesis. It makes sense to me, but we'll see how the next couple sets go. I'm going with the right foot now. I'm trying to shield towards this side and land on the outside of my foot so I can roll to and through the big toe. So what I tend to do is kind of like get my center of mass outside my base of support, and that creates really big external moments, because if your center of mass is here and your foot's out here versus being centered over that foot, you'll tend to have a higher risk of injury, feel off balance and like you can't really get the rhythm right. So that's something else I'm gonna focus on. So on that one, it felt like the hop was too high and I wasn't able to handle the eccentric forces. So then everything had to speed up and yeah, it was just bad. So I'm gonna work on really a flat hop. All those contacts were kind of heel first, which like I said, when I add velocity, that tends to be what I do. I don't know if it's a braking thing or what, but hopefully flatter hop will help me mitigate the loss in horizontal velocity. Also, these feel more like a skip off the ground, like skipping a rock, than it is whenever I don't had a run in. So bounce for distance with like a skip in, there's like a really volitional push. On these, it's like a strike and tap, almost like upright sprinting. So it feels totally different. And that's just the nature of the short ground contact time nature of the Plyos. So So now I have speed hops. Matt said to make these about frequency. I'm supposed to do like a 10-meter run into it. And my goal is gonna be to keep these really flat and cycle my leg as quick as possible to get back into position. The thing is, I tend to fold forward. I wanna land in a good takeoff position for the next hop. So we'll see how these go. They're gonna be hard. It's like on the left, I don't use my knee. It's like a stiff takeoff. It's all hip and Achilles. This leg's like all knee. This is very different. Not good. I'm gonna do some takeoffs to that rubber piece up there. Yeah, a little higher than 9 feet. Need way more speed. Way too far out. Stomping. Fuck. Actually the best. I don't know if it's just the angle, but I definitely can't stomp. I'm gonna pull my hamstring. So I'm gonna do one more set. I'm really just focusing on actually pronating, the thing that I sucked at on the bounce, but it's active, so I don't know if that's good or not, but I do feel like I'm dropping higher. So we'll see how it goes. The reps feel pretty good. good. I gotta be faster on that extension. My knee feels fine, my lower leg hurts a little bit. I know I'm a little out of position because I'm not really using the knee. I don't even feel my knee at all. So I know I can handle a little more speed. I'm not buckling, but I'm a little out of position. So yeah, I'm just gonna try to load up the leg a little more, load up my quad. Yeah, that's all lower leg. I don't feel anything in my knee. I'm gonna try to stay back away from the field goal post like it's high jump and see what happens. See if I can load my quad.